So this is the simple formula for how we evaluate a deal, right? So first and foremost, I'm gonna give you this part, the back part we talked about earlier. So I believe in multitasking money. And the core of multitasking money is the opportunity cost of your money. Meaning, where else can you put your money where it makes you more money than where your money is fucking currently at? Right? So it's the first step. So one, we talked about cash and all of that. So we talked about cash, the financial markets, right? Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, all of that. Pensions, right? So if you got even just say $10,000, $100,000, or $1 million, cash gets you 0% interest. It actually loses you 3% every year because the cost of living goes up every year, inflation rate, right? So for those with the mutual funds and savings accounts or CDs, you might be getting 3% on your money. So that means you're making $300 on $10,000 a year, $3,000 on $100,000, or $30,000 on $1 million. And then if you got some kind of pension or some kind of other account that might be getting you 5 to 7%, you're making $500, $5,000, or $50,000, right? All this goes into how you figure out if it's a good real estate deal or not. Because it's one, if you're gonna put your money from out of one of these accounts, out of your cash, out of your bank account, or out of your pension, or the equity in your home, is can I put it in real estate and it make me more money than what the fuck it's doing right now? Right? So that's one step to understanding if it's a good real estate deal. Is it a good use of your money from where your money is currently playing at?
I get that.
Right? Now, on to the deal. So any real estate opportunity, we call them deals or opportunities, single family, multifamily, commercial real estate is a different lesson, but in a residential 1 to 4 units, residential real estate, how we know if it's a good deal for fix and flips or rentals. Rentals are a little different because you're looking at the rental income, but I'm gonna show you the first part about finding a good deal from an equity standpoint. One, bro, is no different than all the shit you've done as an entrepreneur, shit we done in the streets. One is you gotta know what your asking price is, right? Your purchase price. So with any product, with any investment, first and foremost, what does it cost me to get the product? Just like the board game or anything else. What's it gonna cost me for the, right? Okay, so just say this house is gonna cost you $250,000. All right, bet, that's your asking price. But now you go evaluate the house and find out what's it gonna cost me to bring this house to market value, right? So that's the renovations, no different than the board game idea. Okay, the raw board games might be XYZ, but the production of them, to produce it, to develop it, to renovate it, essentially, it's gonna cost you XYZ.
Absolutely.
But then you wanna look at, so you got that, you got your asking price, you got them improvement cost or renovation cost, right? Then we have any other fees, because you might have people, you might have a referral fee, or you gotta pay people to get shit done, or a wholesale fee, or whatever. You put in any other fees, so you have your asking price, your renovation cost. Say our renovation cost in this house is $40,000. And then say we had to pay a wholesaler or somebody else to find this deal a 10 grand fee, right? All of that makes our all-in cost. Just like, bro, anything else you ever sold and done in your life. Huh?
And that's basically how you calculate if it's worth it or not.
That's the first part.
Okay.
The second part is, what the fuck can we sell it for in the market?
Right.
This will tell us our all-in cost, so we know our all-in cost is $300,000. That don't tell me if it's good or not.
Wait, so $250,000 to get the house. Okay, and I got
$40,000 to fix the house. $10,000 for the referral fee.
What's the referral fee?
Like say if somebody, a wholesaler brought to us and said, yo, bro, I got a deal,
okay.
but I need $10,000, right? Or whatever, right? Or this could be for liens, it could be for taxes, it could be for anything. I'm just saying miscellaneous cost.
I got you. Right?
Closing cost, anything. So we know we went for $300K, right? That don't tell us it's a good deal, it just tells us we went for $300K. What it sell for in the market tells us is if it's a good deal. So now, if we find out the market value of houses that's newly renovated, just like ours, and the market value is, say, 360, so this is the market value, or what we call ARV, or after repair value, that's what you really want to know. If I'm going to put this money into this shit, how much is it going to really be worth after I do all this goddamn work? Right? So if you found the market value or the after repair value, ARV, is, say, 360, then you know your potential net profit is how much?
60K, right?
60K. You know you all in it for doing everything for 300. You know you can sell it on the market. You can find it out from realtors before you even buy it. Put any money into it, you can already know what you can sell it for in the market at 360.
Let me ask you personally, is that a good deal to you?
Right.
I'm
That's
a-
what I was thinking.
I'm getting there. No, great question.
I don't know if I'm tripping because I'm like,
You're
60K
not.
ain't enough.
Nah, I'm gonna show you how you find out if it's enough.
Okay.
That's why I give y'all asking the great questions. So y'all check it out. This is gonna tell you if it's enough. The ROI and the opportunity cost of your money. Get your calculator out, please.
Learn to use a new iPhone.
Boop, boop. All right.
Okay.
So this is how we find out, king and queen. Take $60,000. That's 600,000. You see, like big numbers. $60,000
Right.
divided by the 300,000 that we invested. 0.2 times 100. That's a 20% return on investment. So your ROI on this opportunity is 20%. This number is what dictates to you if something's worth it or not. Remember what we just talked about? You gotta look at your other investments where your money's currently parked and what is it making you.
Okay.
So if your money's only making you 5% over here, 7% in the bank, 0.001% in the checking account, 2% in the sweep account, 4% in the 401k, you gotta ask yourself,
20 killing all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that dictates
So
if
it's
something's a
great
good deal or not.
Okay, bro, that makes sense.
And so the formula to that, well, I just said, this is how you find your ROI. This is for everybody. You take your net profit.
Net profit would be 360, right?
360.
No, the 60,000 is a net profit.
Okay.
Because remember, we sold it for 360. So your
Right.
gross profit is 360. What you could sell it for was your gross.
Okay,
After you pay all the expenses out, that's your net,
I got you.
right? So net is the walk away. That's the take home, right? So you take your take home, your net profit, you divide that by your total investment. The total investment was 300. So net profit divided by total investment, that's when we usually give you a decimal. So we times 100, and that gives us an ROI every single time. You ain't got to be no math with nothing. Just pull the calculator
So
out.
then, in that case, I mean, like, that deal would be better than anything I got shaking right now, because ain't nothing netting me 20% except me having to go hustle every day. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's it.
It's dope.
That's how we know.